we are watching a change of the guard. But because of this show today, I'm going to say this. We're watching a new regime take over. We're watching a new regime take over. Why do I say that? We are right now watching the new companies we are watching who is about to pioneer America in these, where we going at. Netflix, sooner or later, mark my word on this, Jose, Netflix or Amazon are going to host the Super Bowl. Netflix ain't chilling. So Netflix hit 18.9 million subscribers, and it shocks Wall Street, bro. So watch this though, Jose. Netflix said that after this week, it will no longer report subscriber usage growth. It will no longer report subscriber growth. It will only focus on profitability. Now, I remember when they did this a while back. This is how they positioned themselves above everybody else. Jose, I said this a while back after the Beyonce concert. I said, Netflix, we can go back to that. That was what, Christmas Day, right? Christmas Day. I said, Netflix is about to boom. Now, here's what one of my haters did. They took that post, and because right after that, Netflix went down for about a week. But the market had went down. One of my haters posted that and said, y'all better stop listening to Trap. Which is okay. Here we are, 3 weeks after that, and the stock goes up $120 after earnings. My question is, will the haters repost that? So here's what we got to understand about the market, y'all. There's a time frame with everything. What I look at is, I look at the direction a company is going. So when I see a company introduce themselves into another aspect, I call this the bolt-on business, right? We got to remember when we see a company do a Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, right? That wasn't the first time they tried a live stream, right? But in my mind, when they did that, I said, okay. When they doubled back and said they're going to do the halftime show for Christmas and they got a Beyonce concert, in my mind, I understood this is make or break. One, whether you like Beyonce or not, we also know that her work ethic and her demand is high. So she's gonna want perfection. You feel me? Like if we don't know nothing else, in my mind, I don't ever remember Beyonce doing something that was subpar. Whether I agree with it or not, whether I like it or not, the level at which she does a thing is at a high level. Production-wise, visuals-wise, performance-wise, how she presented it to the world, it's gonna be high level and she gonna demand that from everyone. And so I said, okay. And then they said, yo, we gonna do WWE. So what you see a business doing is you see a business saying, and I said this under Trappin Tuesdays, or was it on a post? I said, we are watching a change of the guard. But because of this show today, I'm gonna say this. We're watching a new regime take over. We're watching a new regime take over. Why do I say that? We are right now watching the new companies we are watching who is about to pioneer America in these, where we going at. Netflix, sooner or later, mark my word on this, Jose, Netflix or Amazon are going to host the Super Bowl. Netflix or Amazon is going to host a Super Bowl. You know why? Because they got more money than everybody else. And we already saw, watch this, we already saw with the NFL, Was it the NFL or was it the NBA? With the NBA. No, it was the NFL. We already saw what the NFL, what Amazon did. But Amazon was, the NFL was supposed to renew with Turner Company. They went with Amazon. Why? Because Amazon have way more people in their database than that other company had. And guess what? They breached the contract, and then Amazon said, hey, don't even worry about that. We'll take care of that. We'll tap into that for you. I got to go look at how much the package was. They was like, bro, we don't even care. We don't even care about that. Bro, we don't even care about that. Whatever they're going to sue y'all for, man, let them have it. We got you. Matter of fact, they can use that money to pay off some of the debt they got because they horrible. And so we about to watch that again. It was the NBA, thank you. It was the NBA. I knew it was one of them. It was like, all right, bet. So watch this. We're going to see that again. Because the deal was whoever approaches you with a new deal, you have to give us the option to match that deal. That was in the clause. That was the clause. Bruh, Amazon said, hey, don't even much trip. Don't even much trip. I'm the second richest man, second richest man in the world because he's still on the board. And we got one of the most powerful companies in the world. They don't stand a chance. And so what we are watching is a change. We are watching a new regime take place. Listen, I said this. I said, this was last year, early last year, I said, in about a year, we're going to see NVIDIA become the biggest company on the market. They did it in like 7 months after I said it. Because you're watching, no one stays on top forever. No matter what you do, you can't stay on top, whatever. And what happens is you got a bunch of people right now watching how America was run, saying we can do better because we got better technology. And what we got to realize is technology has always existed. The first car was technology. The telephone was technology. Radio was technology. John Deere, the tractor, was technology. You feel what I'm saying? Like all of those things are technology. Technology consistently takes on a new form. And then you're going to have companies that say, yep, we can do this better, more cost efficient, yada, 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 yada. Watch this, y'all. In about 20, we seeing it right now. Palantir is now what? Changing the next version of that chip idea. We see it happening. You're watching Walmart say, hey, we not about to get left like Winn-Dixie did. We not about to be the real superstore. Guess what we gonna do? We gonna integrate this technology into what we got going on. Watch this. We not gonna let Amazon swallow us. We not gonna let Amazon swallow us. We are going to what? Adapt and evolve. Because if you don't, you're gonna get swallowed. And so what I'm telling us is we are now literally watching it happen. We are watching it happen. And I promise you, instead of saying, I'm about to say it, and they're going to be mad, right? Instead of getting, and I'm not saying politics don't matter, but after you cast your vote, you've done all you can do. But after you've fulfilled your duty, you've done everything you can do as an American citizen when it comes to voting. After you've done that, the next thing in your mind is, like, how do I make me and my family get right? And you do that by watching what's going on in the world and saying, how do I position myself and my family to benefit from the people that's doing this? And what we got to stop doing is watching these people change the world, watching these people, like, watch this, Jose. People looking at Mark Zuckerberg, they're looking at Jeff Bezos, they're looking at all these different people, and guess what they're saying? Oh, y'all gonna kiss the ring. They're gonna kiss the ring. You so focused on them kissing the ring, and you ain't focused on, they positioning themselves for business. Why? They running trillion-dollar companies. They ain't got their egos in the way. They running trillion-dollar companies. Watch this. A couple of them trying to fight over who gonna take over the world. But you thinking from a mentality of, oh, they're gonna kiss the ring, they gonna do this. Guess what? You see this man in position, you understand he about to position corporate America in a way that they can, and guess what? You ain't got just the average people there. You got the top 5 richest men in the world, 6 richest men in the world there. That's who in America. You got them there. You, the small business owner, and then this person and that person, and you on Instagram, they going to kiss the ring, or they going to do this, they going to do that. Guess what? In business, guess what you do? Guess what you do in business? When you really trying to position your business, guess what you do? You go to some of them events that you don't really want to go to. You go have this dinner. It ain't about morals. People saying morals. It ain't about no morals. It's saying, all right, I'm growing my business. Guess what? I gotta go. Let me go take this dinner. Let me go to this dinner. It's playing politics. Let me go to this dinner. I really don't want to go to the dinner, but let me go to this dinner right quick. You feel what I'm saying? Let me do this right quick. Somebody say, how do you feel about Jensen not being there? I don't. He ain't in the top 5 richest men in the world. You saw the richest men in the world there. That's what you saw. You saw the, huh? Yeah, you saw the richest men in the world there. He ain't one of the richest men in the world. He still got a long way to go. He got a big company. Still ain't one of the richest men in the world. Different ball game. Different ball game. He got bread. He ain't in that top 10.